Our next movie is the story of a descent into a different kind of hell, a hell reserved only for the very, very, very bad movies. The name of the film is Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, and I guess it's more or less a continuation of the original hit film Hellraiser. Actually, though, it plays more like a compact disc than it does like a movie, especially if you have one of those CDs that you can program in any order. The scenes in this movie could also be played in any order, and it wouldn't make much difference. In the film, two adolescent girls are trapped inside some kind of an insane maze populated by the most horrifying figures out of their imaginations. Nothing makes any sense to them or especially to us.
Kirsty, so eager to play, so reluctant to admit it. Perhaps you're teasing us.
I've come for my father!
But he is in his own hell, child.
Throughout the movie, bizarre characters appear and disappear more or less at random, just as they would in a dream.
It wanted souls, and I brought you.
The nightmares seem connected to a sort of supernatural Rubik's Cube, which, when you twist it the wrong way, sends you on a toboggan slide into hell. I love the names of the characters in this movie, by the way. They're named Kirsty and Tiffany. I love them because this is another one of those movies where they say the names way too often, over and over again. Kirsty, Tiffany, Tiffany, Kirsty, Kirsty, dee, dee, Tiffany, over and over, just until the audience is almost tempted to start shouting Tiffany and Kirsty back at the screen, if only to break the monotony.
Or to continue it.
Or to continue the monotony. Good point. The problem here is that there is no discernible beginning, middle, or end to this nightmare, just a series of disconnected and gruesome scenes. It's the kind of film where the theater doesn't need to print the running times. They don't have to put that in the newspaper because you can walk in anywhere and have more or less the same experience. The technical credits are good, but I really think they should have gone to the trouble of providing us with the story.
I want to focus on one word that you mentioned, which is gruesome. I mean, this film could be actually titled Skinned Alive. I mean, you see enough blood and bare skin, or the sublayer of skin you know, in a butcher shop. I mean, it's fairly repellent as these kinds of things go. We're sort of inured to it. We see this stuff all the time, but at the same time, buckets of blood.
It does set some kind of a record. You know, images like this in medieval times were the stuff of Hieronymus Bosch paintings, and people were absolutely horrified. Now it's just fodder for public entertainment, and kids go in and look at people flayed alive and dripping their organs all over the place, and they just laugh at it. No images seem to have any power anymore.
No, these are repeated quite often.
Two big thumbs way down, though, for Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, one of the worst movies of this or name your year.